Hey guys, Tom with BuyMeAniPhone.com back at you today. This is a long-awaited review. Now guys, I've tested out this product longer than I usually test out any other product because I felt that it was important not only to learn how to set up the product and to learn about the product, but to really put it through its paces. Now, as you can see, I am here with my friend Drobo. Now this is the Drobo model. As you can see, I've probably got the Drobo website up there. Okay, this is the base Drobo model, and it retails for $399. Now, what the Drobo does, guys, is the Drobo is a redundant storage array. Okay, now if you're not familiar with RAID, and most end users are not, okay, it is an array of multiple hard drives that will not only back up your data, but it will make your data redundant. So if you have a hard drive failure, okay, the array will rebuild that data and you won't lose any data. So the Drobo comes in a couple of different models. We're just going to talk about the typical baseline Drobo. Now again, it retails for $399 and it is a 4-bay storage array. Okay, so I've been using this for about a month now, and like I mentioned, I wanted to make sure that I put it through all its paces. Now as you can see here, we have 4 bays and we have 4 hard drives in there. We actually have 2 1.5 terabyte hard drives and 2 1 terabyte hard drives. And as you can see behind here, if you haven't checked out my video before on the setup of the Drobo, that is what's called the Drobo dashboard. Okay, that is telling us right now that we have used 1.3 terabytes of space and we have 1.78 terabytes left. Now you may be saying, Tom, and that is a text message, and you may be saying, Tom, well, it's let's see, 5 terabytes, how come there's not that much left? Well guys, we're using 1.3 terabytes of storage for redundancy and protection. Okay, so pretty basic. It's not RAID, it's actually beyond RAID. There's a couple of different limitations to RAID. We're not going to get into that. We could spend like an hour class on RAID and the limitations of RAID and going beyond RAID. But what this unit does is you have 4 different disks in there. When a hard drive fails, if a hard drive fails, all you do is you pop the disk out, you put a new one in there, and it'll rebuild all your data for you. This is also expandable storage. Okay guys, you can use any 3.5 inch SATA hard drives. Doesn't matter what size they are. As you guys know, RAID likes the same size hard drives. And you could put a 250, a 500, a terabyte, a 1.5 terabyte. And then once your array is full and you need more storage, okay, Drobo will tell you to simply pop out the smallest hard drive, pop a new hard drive in with a bigger capacity, and it will rebuild all the data on that hard drive. Now you're probably asking, well, Tom, how do I know when it's full? You know, do I have to go through this dashboard thing? Do I have to have some special knowledge? Guys, it's really simple. All the instructions for your Drobo are right on the inside of this front cover. So this is the front cover. Okay, all the instructions are right on the front cover. So there's a couple of different LED lights that can display. As you can see, we are all green right now, so we're all good. Green means nothing needs to be done and the system is healthy. Pretty simple. Yellow here, if it's a yellow solid light next to one of your drives, that means you need to add a drive there soon. So it means that it's getting full and you're going to need to add a drive there. If it's flashing green and yellow, that means don't remove the drive. That means it's doing something. It's either putting data on the disk or it's saving it, whatever it may be. Okay. When it's red, you need to add a drive right there. Okay, pretty darn soon. So it goes add a drive soon. This means you better add it pretty darn quick. Okay, and then if there's a flashing red light, that means that there's a drive failure and that you need to replace that drive. Now guys, this is the 4-bay storage array. Okay, so this will be able to survive a single disk failure. There's other versions of the Drobo. There's the Drobo S, there's 5 bays, 8 bays, all sorts of different bays. If you do a 5-bay and you do dual redundancy, you'll be able to survive 2 disk failure at the same time. But that's for another day. We're talking about the regular Drobo. Very, very simple. The blue lights here on the bottom, guys, these tell you how far you are to capacity. As you can see, there's 10 blue lights. Okay, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. We're about 40% full. So as these start to get higher, I'll start thinking about buying another 1.5 terabyte hard drive. When I do need more storage, the Drobo will tell me pop out this hard drive and put in a bigger one. So I'll pop out a 1 terabyte hard drive, put in a 1.5 or a 2 terabyte. Who knows when that's going to be? 1.5 terabyte hard drives are going from about $60 to $90 now. 2 terabyte hard drives are a little more expensive. Who knows, maybe by the time I need to add more storage, the 2 terabyte hard drives will come down in price. So guys, about performance, okay, it has performed really well. I have been using this for all my videos, so I immediately import all the video onto the Drobo, then edit it from there, and then create the projects in iMovie. I have noticed that iMovie does not necessarily play nice all the time with the Drobo. Sometimes when I'm pulling video off the Drobo in iMovie, I get some audio dropouts and some stutters. Okay. What I have found is that if that happens, I simply move that video clip off the Drobo hard drive onto the Max hard drive. Okay, it's smooth. I'll be able to take care of everything there, edit all the video, export it and upload it. And then what I do is I just move the files back over to the Drobo. So I've been using this for a lot of video storage. I'm also using it as redundant backup for all my photos. I am very OCD on backup, guys. As you know, I use Time Machine. I'm able to use Time Machine on this also. Very Time Machine friendly. Okay, you set up 2 partitions and you use 1 partition for Time Machine and 1 partition for storage. Okay, I have right now partitioned a 1 terabyte partition on this array for my, and there's the text message again. I have a 1 terabyte partition on the Drobo for Time Machine alone. Okay, and then the other whatever it is, I've got it set up for 16 terabyte array, but the other, say, 4 terabytes are used for data storage. So once the Time Machine fills up the 1 terabyte, it'll start deleting old backups. So you don't want to use all 6, well, here 5 terabytes, but you don't want to use all 5 terabytes or potentially all 16 terabytes for Time Machine, because it'll just keep backing up forever and ever and ever, and it'll fill up your disk. So if you're going to use it with Time Machine, make sure that you partition it. You want 2 partitions minimum. Okay, you want 1 partition for Time Machine, and you can make that 500 gigs, you can make it a terabyte, whatever you feel you need. I think 500 gigs is just about enough. But then you want the other partition to be able to use for data storage. So guys, again, it comes in a number of different Drobos. Okay, this is the regular Drobo, there's the Drobo FS, there's the Drobo S, there's the Drobo Pro, the Pro FS, and the Drobo Elite. Okay, go to their website. It's www.drobo.com. It's actually produced by a company called Data Robotics, and you'll be able to learn more about them also. If you have any questions on the Drobo, okay, a fantastic product. Like I said, I've been putting this through its paces for over a month now, and I've been really happy with it. The only thing is like I mentioned, iMovie sometimes, iMovie doesn't play nice with it all the time. Fantastic product. I have no worries about any of my backup now. I've got my Time Machine going to my Drobo. Anytime there's a disk failure, I know that all that data will be rebuilt, and I just add more storage as I need it. Very, very simple. So guys, that is my review of the Drobo. Okay, $3.99. You can find it on Amazon. You can find it on a bunch of different places. You guys are frugal. You'll be able to find it a little bit less expensive. But if you go directly through Drobo, it's $3.99. If you have any questions about the Drobo, feel free to email me. Okay, it's tommosha@buymeaniphone.com. Make sure you follow us on Twitter. It's twitter.com/buymeaniphone. If you want to follow me personally, it's twitter.com/nerfsqueezer. That's N-E-R-F like the football, squeezer. And I will keep you guys updated, and I'll show you when I finally have to add more storage. I will show you how that's done, and maybe I'll do a video on how to partition a hard drive. That way you guys know how to do it if you don't know already. Anyway, I've gone on long enough, guys. Thanks for all your support as always. I really appreciate it. If you have any questions, shoot me an email. Thanks for watching. I hope that this was helpful for you and really helped you understand the redundant backups a little bit more. And we'll see you guys in the next video. So until then, guys, have a great day. We'll talk to you soon.